A very, very good morning to you. It's Tuesday and it is Entrepreneurship Tuesday here on YintheMorning. And I am Hilda Wadidi. And if you do want to participate in the conversation, do slide into our DM. The number is 22162. Start with YM254. On Twitter, we're at Y254 channel. The hashtag is YintheMorning. And on Facebook, Y254. And in case you miss an interview like today, as I had told you in the intro, we have something special for the men in the makeup industry. Today, I have the biggest of the biggest. I have one Dennis Karuri here with me in studio. And we're going to discuss men in makeup and men in the makeup industry. But let him first say good morning to you. Wandabo is here as his muse. He's going to be our man today. Dennis Karuri is going to work his magic on Wandabo. So don't worry, he's here as the muse. But Dennis Karuri, please salimia watu. You are loyalty in this town.
Yeah, hi guys. My name is Dennis Karuri and I am a makeup artist, a male makeup artist. Yeah, pleasure meeting you all. Can't wait to share with you everything, you know.
All right. Yeah. Karibu sana studio. I'm so honored, by the way.
Thank you so much. And I'm honored as well.
All right. So let's talk a bit. Let's understand your journey in this makeup industry. For how long have you been in the industry and how did you even start? Yeah.
Well, I think it's about 2 years now. 2.5 years maybe.
What? With all those accomplishments? Goodness, but we'll slide into that later. Anyway.
Yeah, so I did agriculture in school. Yes, I was in JKUAT and I did agribusiness to be specific. So through this agriculture business and everything, yes, it was okay. But then I decided to venture a little bit into modeling, just to do something part-time apart from schoolwork.
Okay.
When I got to modeling, that's where I first encountered makeup on my face. Okay, when I was young, I used to see my mom doing her makeup and everything. But then I encountered makeup on my face, and I also got to see artists do their craft on models' faces, and that's where I think I got the interest from.
I see.
Yeah.
So at what point did you decide you wanted to make it a business? Like you wanted to start making money from it, and this became your full-time career? Yeah.
So what happened? I was first invited for a show and I was not really into, you know, like me calling myself a makeup artist because I knew I was studying something different.
So what did you prefer to call yourself at that time?
I just prefer to call myself Dennis.
All right, Dennis.
Yeah, but so after doing this specific gig, these people called us again. And they called us again. So I was like, okay, and I was making money, you know.
How much did they pay for your first gig?
They paid each of us 12K. We were 2 people.
12K,
yes,
first gig.
The first
goodness.
Gig they paid us 12K. And I was like, whoa, in modeling I've never been paid that much for that few hours. We really spent few hours on that gig, and I enjoyed. I enjoyed, yeah, fun enough, I enjoyed.
So what do you love so much about makeup?
I love the fact that it is really versatile and it has no limits, basically. Yeah, makeup can go all the way. Yeah.
All right, so how did you feel? You know, today we want to talk about men in makeup. I know you've applied a lot of ladies, but what was the reaction of mostly ladies? Yeah, but what was the reaction from some of your clients, your male clients, when you wanted to apply them makeup?
You know, some of them don't really think it's mandatory. So when you're over there with your brushes, they'll be like, okay, just don't put too much, or rather, just don't do it. I'm okay, you know, I'm fine. But I just tell them, you won't look any different. You just look more fresh, and it's going to give you a boost in your confidence. Yes, because it's your image, and it's going to make you look not really better, but it's going to make you look fresher. Yeah.
It's going to make you even look brighter.
Even brighter, yeah.
I see. So that's the pep talk you give them before you...
Yeah, I try, and you know...
I hope it's working, Wandabo.
Yeah, basically.
All right, you have a very signature look in most of your works. There's a lot of African prints I see you trying to do, and you've tried to diversify even into body paint and how you combine it with the face. Can you tell us about that? How are you diversifying? What processes are you following? Tell us about your creative process. Where do you even get your ideas from?
Oh yeah, so you know, I've been doing, you know, the normal glam makeup, which is really nice and beautiful. But of course, everyone does the normal glam makeup as long as you're a makeup artist. Some go to the extra, you know, doing the, you know, the wounds, the prosthetic makeup.
Yeah.
And others go to the creative, high fashion, you know. So I think when I first did my creative look, I found my niche. I found my niche, and that's where I felt, wow, this is the niche that, you know, it's the extra bit that satisfies me.
Especially like that, like goodness gracious. Someone was even asking, who takes these pictures? Is it the pictures or is it the makeup?
It is both the makeup and the pictures. I could not have done without the photographer.
I like that golden flower in the middle. Or is it white? I can't even tell.
It's white. We sprayed it with gold paint.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So you just first put the black undercoat, melanin. It's in pomade form or paint. Then you use gold paint, or rather you can mix gold pigment with moisturizer. Then you do your art. Then you settle it down with glitter. Yeah.
You don't even make it sound so complicated. Goodness gracious. How long did it take you to achieve this?
This took me a long, like 4 hours.
4 hours?
Yes. 2 hours on each model. Yeah.
So let me ask you, what is your inspiration? Now that I'm seeing a lot of vintage African concepts, what is your inspiration? Is there anyone in particular whose work you admire that you tend to borrow from? Because I know everybody borrows from someone.
Of course.
A few ideas here and there. So tell us, who is this person? Where did you get your whole inspirational idea from? Even to diversify from just not doing glam anymore to also just doing even this portrait kind of images.
Oh yeah. So there are makeup artists locally and international who practice this, you know, creative and high fashion makeup. Some of who I've got to meet, and they were really nice people. So
why don't you name them? Why are you afraid to give them a shout out?
Of course. So one of them is called Nala Sangare. That's the one I've met and worked with. The other one is called Cultured Ego, but her name is Sinita.
All right.
Yeah. And these two are really good when it comes to, you know, the extra bit of makeup. Then there are people who do really good glam makeup. One of them is Modoni Jamba. I really love her makeup, and the couple makeup artists, Janja and Kobe. Those are the people who I really admire. Yeah. And internationally, there's this one who, she's black. She's called Pat McGrath. She is the best.
So I can see you really do a lot of research.
Yes, I do a lot of research. I follow a lot of these people. There are many, literally a lot. Yeah.
All right, because I'm seeing like also I'm seeing that you need to give some young people, some young makeup artists out there, like you. How long did it take you to learn how to do this makeup anyway?
To be honest, I'm still learning.
You're still learning?
Yeah.
Okay, but how long did it take you to at least achieve the glam?
Achieve, like, you know, maybe the perfection to it. I think it took me maybe, let's say, a few months, close to 1 year.
Did you go to a school for it, or did you just train yourself online?
I train myself everything.
Yeah. Okay, I'm finding it so hard to believe because of how precise you are when you do your makeup. It's incredible. Sometimes even wonder, is this mathematics? What is he doing? There's some geometry here. There's some calculations. There's so much, and I can't believe you actually did that research yourself and actually learned how to do it in a few months.
Yes, I did it myself. I think it's the passion that really drove me into really practicing it, because practice is what has really made me perfect my skills. Yeah. Yeah. I have
all right. There's an image my director is begging me to show the world. There it is.
Ooh,
goodness gracious me.
Yes.
How did you achieve this? Can you just describe for us, Kidogo?
Do you know I used toothbrush?
You used
a toothbrush.
A toothbrush.
A toothbrush and glow in the dark paint.
Oh my God.
Yes, and even the wing, it's my hand, literally. That's not edited. The wing and the paint inside the wing, I did it myself. So what I did, I first did the glam makeup. Then after doing the glam, I went ahead and took the glow in the dark paint, then put it on a literal toothbrush. So I just sprayed a bit of it all over her face. and then did a bit of, you know, just took a brush and just did the minor dots here and there.
Hey, okay.
Yeah, so you see, there are a lot of hacks to makeup. You might look at something and you're like, oh my God, how can someone achieve all this?
Yeah.
But then there are hacks, a lot of them. And apparently the toothbrush one, I just came.
It just came to you.
Yeah, it just came to me because I wanted the really fine, you know, the fine droplets over there. So only something that is hard can achieve that, like with hard bristles.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about, I've seen images of you now in makeup yourself.
Yeah.
I'd like to understand the reaction that you got, because I know Kenyans 100%.
Of course,
yeah, I would like to understand how you deal with people's reactions.
Well, I can say no one is really confident enough to give you a negative reaction.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, no one, okay, so far no one has really given me, you know, has really bombarded me with that negative.
Yeah.
That's really gotten me.
It's because you have a big name. They are to wanaogopa, wanacheza chini.
Tuseme. But then also I think it's also like the vibe you give.
Yes.
People feel like, hey, this dude really loves makeup so much. You
Yes.
know? He's even gone to the extent of doing it on himself. I think maybe, you know. Yeah, this is a guy in makeup, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And people, of course, have the stereotypical kind of vibe to it that they, of course, put it in that in that zone. But again, as I recall what I said first, makeup has no limits.
There's no limits. I like how you're breaking the boundaries.
Yeah.
But I'd like to discuss your work ethic, because I'm hearing a lot of research, a lot of creativity in it. And for somebody, for a young person at home who's seen your work and they're like, goodness gracious, like how do I do this? Before we talk about the people that Dennis Karuri has actually touched faces with, well, before he touches Wandabwa here, 100%. So just tell us about your work ethic. Like take us through your day. What do you do on a daily basis? When you wake up, take us through your day.
Okay, so I work mostly on appointments. Then in the month of August, I opened up a base in town, right there at I&M. Close to I&M, a building called Pioneer Kenyatta Avenue. So if at all I don't have like an appointment, an early morning appointment, I won't really go to the shop really early, but I'll go on time. So through the day, if I have an appointment, I of course liaise with the client, see if she can come to the shop or he can come to the shop, or rather if I come to where you are. Of course, if I come to where you are, there's an extra charge. And of course, I do the makeup on whoever client I've done. Sometimes I get overwhelmed. Yeah. That's why I get help. I outsource help from maybe the people I've trained before.
Also, you do train some other people as well.
Yeah, I train people.
All right. So if people want to train, where can they go? Before, just hold a comment on the other story, kidogo. If they want to train, where can they go?
Yeah, so they can definitely come to my shop at Pioneer Kenyatta Avenue, room 115. I only take 3 people per session because of the one-on-one basis. I want someone to learn makeup. You know, people just come to a class full of people and you cannot really get insight. Or
like in a beauty college,
like in a beauty college. So if I have like 3 people I train well, these are people I can comfortably send to my client and they'd be happy with the work. Yeah, so that's why I take like minimal people, because sometimes maybe I'm overwhelmed with, you know, the clients who are outside. Yeah, so that's why I take 3 people. Yeah.
All right. I like how you care about your image and the quality that you put out. Yes. Tell us about how before I let you touch Wandabwa, because he looks like he's getting excited or nervous. I'm not sure how he's feeling.
I can tell.
yeah. So before you touch Wandabwa here, we'd like to understand how did you go about marketing your business, because you have styled celebrities for celebrities. Ndio maana nakwambia watu wanakuogopa. Maybe they want to hate. They're like, hey, hapana. Yeah. How did you market yourself? How did you put your business out there? I'm seeing you even have videos of yourself applying the makeup, going through the whole process. Tell us how social media has helped you, you know.
So I can say social media has been my number one tool of marketing. Yes.
Oh, it has been your number one tool of marketing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's been my number one tool of marketing. Then referrals. What I've been doing is mostly doing personal projects. Whatever I post mostly are my personal projects. So whichever idea comes to my head, I do it. I do it immediately. Like I go to a photographer immediately before I feel like procrastinating the whole idea. So I do it. Then or rather, people call me for collaboration. So when we come up with something really nice, this is what I'm going to post on my social media. Many times I do sponsored adverts.
Sponsored adverts?
Yes. So these sponsored adverts, they're the ones that go that extra mile. These are the people who see what I'm doing and they're not maybe following me, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and also I can say this, maybe, you know, I've been introduced to celebrities once in a while.
100%. In fact, we are just looking at a clip of you applying Zari makeup just now.
Yeah. So
wow, you met Zari? I'm so jealous.
I met Zari. And she's so nice, by the way. She's so nice, yeah.
All right.
So, you see, you working on a celeb gives people a boost of confidence on your work. Yeah, so that is another thing that has really been marketing me.
Oh, so your choice of clients also matters. If you do some really big shots, people trust you more and you can even charge more. Tell us about your charging process. Like, how do you charge and whatnot? For somebody regular, like somebody's girl child Marley Nyumbani, I'm gonna Dennis, makeup by Dennis, I want to go for photo shoot.
So what happens? Well, initially, I didn't know how to you know, price my work because I was new, and you know, profit margins and everything. I was not really sure how to price my work. But then there was this time I used to do a lot of free clients, and it was okay because it was practice. And these free clients were mostly friends and family members. So when I really started getting into, you know, my skill and, you know, knowing that, hey, Dennis, you are getting better at what you're doing.
Wow, yes, you are.
So that's where I started now placing my rate card in accordance to, you know, the people. You know, I was also consulting other makeup artists, like how do you charge, you know, people.
Oh, so you also did a bit of consultation?
Yeah, I did a bit of consultation.
Okay.
Yeah. Then when I first handled a celebrity,
There's Brenda.
Yes, I shot my rate card. Yeah.
Oh, I see. When you when the clients become big, wow, oh my God, what's happening here?
There's some things that are just, you know, like this one. This was.
Oh goodness.
It was someone's concept. It was someone's idea, but I did the whole styling. I did the foil on all over her face. I did the makeup, and I did, you know, you can see like her cheeks are full of highlights. Yes. Yes, I really, you know, I put a lot of highlight on her cheeks just to give it that metallic look. Yeah.
You know what I like about that particular picture? The melanin the lady has, and you didn't try to make her look lighter. You know, there's this whole frenzy with light skin. I see people are buying 3 shades lighter foundation. You know, like what's to the hate? Can you at least let us know, like, for foundations and different complexions and what have you, what tricks are these that you do? Because I've seen you've done some awesome tricks over there. What tricks are these that people can still be in their own skin and not necessarily have to go that extra?
So what happens is your first of all, your technique in matching colors. Sometimes you might go overboard with the shade. It might look a bit light on a melanin face. So what you do, there are dark powders. You can put it on top of that foundation. So that's going to tone it a little bit down, you know. And if you use something darker on someone, you know, it happens. What you do, you highlight her under eyes.
Also, if you accidentally use something darker on somebody, you can
it happens.
That is like the number one scene.
I know. Everyone wants to look bright.
Everybody wants to, All right. There's a fan who goes by the name of Abigail who has given you a big shout out. She said she's a big fan of your makeup. Abigail, salamu zako zimefika.
Thank you so much.
Anyway, it's about time I let you do something on Wandabwa. How would you classify Wandabwa's skin tone?
Wandagwa is
Wandabwa.
Wandabwa.
Oh yeah, Wandabwa.
Wandabwa. Wandabwa is dark, but not really the dark melanin. He's dark chocolate. Yeah, this is like the second most popular shade in in Africa at large. Yeah,
dark chocolate. Yes.
Yeah, and it's so, and his skin is normal. It's not really oily. It's normal to dry. Yeah.
All right, so what products would you use on him? Let's see you do something over here. How do you begin?
Yeah, so first of all, Wandagwa has a clean face. That's what we ensured before we started.
Yes.
So what I do, there's this skin refreshener. So I just spray it on someone's face. So close your eyes, Wandagwa. It feels a little bit cold. So this is going to, freshen the skin, make the skin glow very well from inside, Yeah. What it does, it's a mist sort of with golden pigments just to help you glow, Yeah. So that's what I do first. It's called priming the face or preparing the face for makeup.
All right.
Yeah.
Priming the face, preparing the face for makeup.
Yes.
Great.
So of course, Wandagwa is male, so we're not going to be overboard with.
Yes.
Yeah. So what I'll do, I'll only use a bit of foundation on his face, and I'm not going to use it on all over his face. So
just a few places.
Just a few places. You're going to see how I'm going to do it.
Oh, you're so used to playing with the light, Mpaka now you know.
Yeah. So what I'll do, I'll just take a bit of, I've taken just, a small bit of the nini of the foundation. I'm going to first place it on his under eyes like that, So blend the rest of the foundation, put it on his forehead and his nose and his chin. So I do that, I blend it from there. So I highlight his under eyes because that's what makes someone bright. Blending is everything when it comes to makeup. So make sure you blend out your everything. So far, I've only done his under eyes.
Yeah.
Let me just take a little bit more for the jawline. When you learn that a face is not a flat surface, you cannot apply everything everywhere.
The same way.
Please. Yeah, the same way. So
I like that. The face is not a flat surface, so you can't just be smearing foundation all over.
All over, yeah. You should know how to define.
I know there's a girl child somewhere at home who has learned something.
I hope all of you who are watching are learning.
Yeah.
So I make sure it is blended now all over the face. Yeah, slowly by slowly. Take your time. Blending is everything.
Yes.
And I don't want Wandagwa to look different. I don't want his girlfriend to chase him away of the house. Yeah, so I have defined his jaws, cheekbones. So after doing this powder, this foundation, sorry, I take a little bit of powder just to set it up. Then you of course have to use someone's shader. Oh. Yeah.
Also, even I thought there's this nude powder people like use inside. Is it the same thing?
There's the nude powder, and it doesn't have much
effect.
Much effect or pigment.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So that's for more general situations, not when you're trying to achieve a glam look.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So this is now Wandagwa's shade. Yeah. So again, I go to the places I first started with, and I do the same thing again. You can see now it's becoming fair.
Yeah. To blemishes tunaanza kupotea.
To blemishes tunapotea kidogo. Yeah, and again, as I said, blending is everything. Make sure you don't look like, God created us. He blended out our skins.
Already.
Yeah. So if you do makeup and you look, oh my God, what's happening to your face? That's a sin.
Have you ever done an epic fail when you were learning? Have you ever
Yes. And of course, you have to convince someone that, you know,
it still looks good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hacks, eh?
Yeah, it's called the hacks. But they're hacks to, you know,
fix it when it's gone left.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so I'm going to take a spoolie brush from a mascara that is close to, you know, we don't want the brows to look really done because as a guy you have to look masculine.
But also, you know, when you do the powder, you know, it comes on the eyelashes anyway. So how do you remove the powder from
This is what I use.
Oh.
Yeah. So you use the mascara brush. You know, a mascara brush that, you know, the brush doesn't have too much product.
Ah.
Yeah, so you just do it slowly.
Okay.
Yeah. Open your eyes and look down. Just look down here, like that. Good. Hey, Wandabo, you're looking good though. Usiambiwe na mtu.
Looking fine.
Yeah.
Hey. All right.
Yeah, so that is almost everything. So all we need is something to moisturize the lips.
Something to moisturize the lips now.
Yeah. And I can't find it here.
This is the one you put in your pocket?
Yeah, it's what I put in my pocket. Oh my god, yeah.
I forgot. Huh?
Here we are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so...
All right. All right. Okay, Wandabo, we want to see your moisturized lips.
Yeah.
Can you tell us some of the challenges you face aside from making mistakes on their job?
Yeah, so there are some people who don't really like themselves in makeup.
Ah.
I don't understand why, but the only thing that I do is just ask them to take a selfie. And if they don't like the selfie, then that's it. But everyone loves a selfie in makeup.
Yes, 100, because we even go to the extent of putting filters and CG. All right, so Wandabo, here we have Wandabo. Oh, we need a close-up. We need a close-up. We need a close-up on Wandabo. I wish Wandabo could say something, but now I have a microphone. How are you feeling? I'll tell the people what you say. Oh, it's feeling good. Ah, look at you, Wandabo. Oh, all right.
Looking fresh.
Looking fresh. Okay, as a makeup artist, what can you say are some of the biggest lessons you have learned going forward?
Yeah, I've learned to be patient because makeup is a process and you can never be 100%. Yeah, so you need patience for you to really continue perfecting your skill. And also, as you're doing makeup on a client, you know, some clients are really difficult.
Yes.
You really need to be patient with your clients. Yeah, so one thing is to really practice, have a lot of patience in you. And also skill set. Learn something new every time.
Always revamp yourself.
Sometimes maybe I don't have a muse, so I use my face. Like now I'm bare face, I wish I had something or maybe...
No, we've already seen your face with makeup here. So you see, you even use yourself to market yourself.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's
very daring.
Yeah, I know, it's quite daring. Yeah, and another thing is to just keep on, you know, trying new things.
Yes.
Because as I said, makeup has no limits. Just try doing something new every time.
All right. So uniqueness, trying something new, and always trying to get better.
Yes, always try to get better because everyone is at this game, is an artist, you know, and everyone is trying to do their own thing. So for you to have that competitive advantage, try something new to get better.
All right. Yeah. But as for now, as where we are right now, makeup is what is sustaining you.
It's sustaining my everything. Food, rent, you know, fun.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. That's amazing. It's such an amazing lesson, especially for the men, because they have this whole stereotype about makeup. Today, Y254 has shown you there's no such thing.
Yeah.
All right. It's about time we conclude this segment. Dennis Karuri, thank you so much for coming.
You are most welcome. This was fun, actually. It was very
100%.
Yeah.
Anyway, I look forward to seeing you soon as well. Maybe one day I'll be your muse, you know.
I hope to do your makeup one day.
Oh, yes. Are you serious?
Yes.
I'm so honored, Abigail. I know you're somewhere feeling envious, but okay. All right, thank you so much, Dennis Karuri.
You're welcome.
A big shout out and a blessing so much for the work that you do, and I am so honored for you being with me in studio today.
You're most welcome. Anytime,
All right,
anytime.
I wish you the best, and I hope everybody at home you've learned something. Always give yourself a competitive advantage. All the male makeup artists out there, now you know you're also well represented. All right, it's about that time. In fact, let me just let you say bye-bye.
Yeah.
As you say your social media handles.
Yeah. So thank you guys for tuning in. Again, I'm Dennis. You can find me on social media, on my social media platforms, that is Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Those are the places that I'm a bit active, but the most active is my Instagram. My Instagram is at _Dennis Karuri. If you just type Dennis Karuri, Dennis with a double N, Dennis Karuri, yes, that's my Instagram. Facebook is Makeup by Dennis. I also have a hashtag. This hashtag is Makeup by Dennis, Dennis with a double N. And my Twitter is dkaruri. Again, the hashtag Makeup by Dennis. And you can also find me in town at Pioneer Kenyatta Avenue, first floor, room 115. It's all over my social media. I've placed my location there. Yeah, so all of you guys who want your makeup done, see you soon.
And also those who want to learn, yes.
Yes, those who want to learn. I got you, you know?
All right, so the hashtag is Makeup by Dennis. So make sure you do follow. Anyway, Entrepreneurship Tuesday continues shortly. All right.
Thank you.